oh boy, oh boy. Time to get run over by different cars.
Beep boop.
Uh-oh. Aha. See, I was on a different screen and it instantly went away. So alt-tabbing definitely does it.
That's very strange. I wonder what the logic to that is. Whether that's your computer doing something or something the client is doing automatically. I can't see what purpose there would be to adding that as like a feature. Unless it somehow helps with bots, I guess.
I don't know.
Yellow.
Hello.
Wait.
One sec.
Wah. Wah.
Okay, my audio was scuffed. It's better now.
It still looks fuzzy. I don't know. I told it to try doing this in 1080 and I upped the bitrate by a bunch.
Video capturing and streaming is utterly arcane to me. I have no idea.
Like I just want it to be like clear enough in the video to see when somebody dies. It doesn't have to be perfect. But it's confusing to me that I told it 1080 and I'm looking at it on a 1080 monitor and it looks like it normally does, and then I look at it on the streamed monitor, same monitor, and it's all fuzzy and stuff. And it's like, well, that's clearly not 1080.
It doesn't look 1080 to me, but it looks better than 720 somehow.
We're in between.
940 or something.
I'm going to invent a new resolution.
Something YouTube compression, something.
Maybe it'll look better after it's like the VOD's been saved. Or maybe it'll never look better.
For all those times I go back to watch our recordings.
I do sometimes.
It can be handy.
Yeah, I suppose it could be.
I recheck it, but it's also from my perspective, so I get to be extra like, and I fucked up here, and I fucked up here, and I don't know. Something YouTube bullshit, yeah. But yeah, I can't wait to go to jail for the second time.
Man, I left a light on and it's just like blinding me.
God, suddenly
And I want to go turn it off, but I'm also too lazy to get up because it's so hard to sit down.
What? Elaborate how it's hard to sit down.
That's the easiest part.
Well, I've been a scuffed, like, I'm not at a desk, you know? So I have to get on the couch, I have to pull the keyboard onto my lap, and then it's just like, I've got a footrest, and I have to...
It's like beyond first world problems. That is zeroth world problems.
Hey, man. If I got up, I wouldn't be able to speak to you guys, and that's the biggest tragedy, okay?
We wouldn't be able to bully him.
You're still not gonna try paddling?
I mean, like, every time it's just gonna be like, oh, we're getting farther and farther along, and I still don't know how it would solve the, like... I mean, we saw it there. Like, I forget one bit of mitigation at the very beginning, and I just fucking die. But I wouldn't have that very short cooldown mitigation that I, like, rely on to live, so I don't know. I don't know how
Get good, Wah. Get good.
You gotta cover yourself.
Don't tempt me. I'll do this. So, you happened to cue the exact moment I clicked on Paladin. So,
The chance.
Well, look at that.
We'll find out.
I tried going back to Gunbreaker and it said no. So,
Yep, you're a paladin.
Tiny little palatato.
Do you actually want to do this, or do we want to leave?
no, we'll give it a shot. I mean, I don't need to do damage. My damage doesn't matter. Nails it might matter, but I'll figure it out by then.
Cool. All right.
Not dying to the first 5 seconds will be my challenge.
As long as you hit the reprise.
The first 5 seconds are my favorite part because I know how to do them.
And it's downhill from there.
It's
Big
just
mood.
An absolute train wreck. Right after like Ifrit lands, I can feel my brain start to overdrive. Just like
You hear the
Yeah.
DSL sounds in your ears.
Mm-hmm.
I have pretty much every GCD for Garuda like mapped, but Ifrit, it's like just a clusterfuck every time.
Foos.
Oh, that's scary.
You lived. What matters? Die. Nope. I'm wrong. Sorry, I'm distracted by the guys have different order on my party list than usual.
Oh,
Go. Go. You ready? Sprint.
Go to A.
Oh,
Oh, goodbye.
Like yesterday.
good times.
Sorry, I was like half a second too late on it.
It was
No worries.
Alright, I don't expect anyone to know this answer, but does anyone here know how to play level 70 Paladin? Do I do anything with Cast, or is it just a button I push?
you press it when you're not in fight or flight.
But do I actually cast Holy Spirit? It's not instant, so...
Yes, you cast it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you do Requiesce God and then Holy Spirit until you
Wait.
run out of mana, right?
Okay, that's fucking
5%
weird,
times.
but I got it.
Or like 4 times, and then I don't know. Do you have Confidier at 70? I don't know.
No, because I don't think he has the instant cast.
Yeah, but-
holy. Yeah, this is probably Paladin's probably the worst one to play in ultimates because you don't have the instant cast.
I mean, it's just a slight damage loss if I start doing physical stuff, but I can work in Holy Spirits and when it's not greedy, it'll be fine.
Yeah, you're doing like
Yeah,
way less than yesterday, like 1k DPS less.
Well, that was also my very first. Let's see if it gets approved. I think it will.
It'll get better.
Remember, there was a 2,000 DPS difference between when I started red and now.
Every pull, and you'll make up the difference.
Yeah, yeah.
I didn't have Doton last time. That's what happened.
That's the reason we died. We got knockbacked because it remembered.
I might. I don't know.
Oh. Die, I guess.
Aw.
It's really distracting that Wa is above Gnome now. It's going to take me a while to get used to that.
Yeah,
You know you can change it, right, manually?
Can? Like, do I have to go into like the UI controls or something?
No, you go to your party list and you can just like move everyone around.
Yeah, I want to
What?
know.
I'm like clicking, I'm dragging, I'm right clicking.
No, there's like arrow buttons and you highlight someone's name on the button.
There are none of those on my screen. It's either an option I've never enabled or it's a plugin.
That is so
Wow.
scary. What the fuck? 100
You were
HP?
at 100 HP. I don't know that that's a good sustainable strategy, but you know.
Might want to pop the limits to just kind of really stuff, but
Go. Go.
Yeah, like if we were top tier, I would be making sure not to clip anything during that, but...
Oh,
here's my red.
I also noticed that we don't have any 2 stacks for
Yeah,
the
because
X-Wing
one
Blend.
just died.
Does that remove
Oh, wait,
the
it's
stack?
okay, yeah, wait. I don't know. I should have had. Oh, the spiny did die early. Maybe I just didn't get the last one. After being touched. Shouldn't matter though. Right?
I thought I saw that stack stay up after death.
I'll thin it. Actually, it doesn't matter. It's not awakened.
Yep.
Sweet.
It's on C, so we rotating. Raising drag.
Good. Good. OMC.
Raising no. Oh, never mind.
Bring it back here.
Oh, shit.
Back up.
Ready for healer rotation. Remember when she jumps, you gotta rotate back to see. Degrees, I believe.
Oh, it's too
Wait,
slow.
take one more step.
Yeah, I needed to sprint there. Nice job.
Oh, the kick was right.
Oh. I get to stack
And there we go.
Rage. Cool. Well, hey, could have been worse.
Just cast a couple more of these before I'm dead. Now,
So,
now we can see Titan. No.
Good news is, I can simple weave between my spell casting, and I get to practice slide casting, so that's neat.
Slide casting is love, slide casting is life.
Man,
I think that wipe was my fault. I think I was putting my eruption too close to give me and Leah a wide enough hallway to get through the eruptions back to the middle.
We saved it after both of you died, but then we just weren't fast enough on the charges. That was where everyone died.
and then after the big raise, I think some people were dead because different people got the eruptions.
And then Tank Buster was also cleaving people. So it's really hard to recover from a near wipe. It's just so much so fast.
If I ever die, right 5 seconds into the poll, we can just switch. Because at that point I'll know, okay, yeah. I think I can get consistent though.
Like if my Swifty's up, I can do a double raise, but anything more than that is that's it.
Oh, at that point, we may not be able to hit Enrage, even despite our ridiculous food and gear. Ran. Raising. You ready for knockback immune? Not yet. Now.
I would raise.
Thank you.
It's just me. Nobody important. Us.
On B, so we will be rotating. Stuff in the US.
This is my eruption.
Alright, let's keep going though. Practice the mechanics.
Four on inner part, four's on B.
Was on B. So we will need to rotate. Oh. Okay.
Something made us die there. I don't really know.
Do we normally have a shield there that we didn't use, or was it like... I thought we were topped, but maybe we weren't. Let me look.
I think we're the top.
Weakness could have meant that shields were a bit smaller and it just.
Yeah, we were topped and shielded. And it killed everyone from full and shields to 0.
What did we do different?
Is it just that we were too slow with the nails? Is it increasing damage? Or did we miss the last nail by like a millisecond?
No, all the nails died 100%.
If we missed any of the nails, the whole party would have wiped there instead of keeping some tanks.
Yeah, he
That's
does
why
like
I'm wondering
million
if
damage.
it's... What was that?
Yeah, I was just saying if one of the nails doesn't die, he just straight up does like 1 million damage to everybody. It's not can't like survive.
Is it like the faster you kill the nails, the less damage Hellfire gives out?
Oh, I mean, that was still a pretty quick nail kill, right? Felt like it.
Alright, whatever. Let's just go again, and if it happens again, then we have a problem.
Does somebody normally like reprisal him?
I mean, normally I would.
There's
happy
usually an
time
addle
with
on Hellfire, but I thought I had it on.
Yeah, I would normally Heart of Light, but I mean, obviously I can't Heart of Light.
Oh,
You can do passive
There's-
arms.
And also, I would forget to Heart of Light sometimes. And I was trying to Heart of Light the nails anyway, so I don't know. It wasn't consistently. I think.
Yeah, and I was shaking off the nails as well, just because you kept dying in that part of it.
yeah, I still don't feel like I know what I'm doing with the nail part. Also, wow, that is scary every single time.
I mean, I hope it's about that low number.
I know, I'm just hyper
Only
cognizant
HP
of it.
that matters is the last one.
I might have been too slow on that. No, there we go.
You're fine. Whoa, too fast, buddy.
Way too early.
That was on the cast.
Oh, I guess I went off the damage or not. I thought I had 2 and then I looked and saw over the top.
For consistency's sake, if you want, I can just go. I don't know if the Heart of Light mattered, but if you want to make sure it doesn't, I can just go Game Breaker.
Would you rather? And we can do
Oh,
that now.
yeah. Let's just do it. Yeah.
Okay. So we're leaving to switch to Gunbreaker?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think that Heart of Light would save us a whole lot, but At the same time, why risk it? I guess you know.
Yeah, I do think trying to learn a new class is. I know you've been playing it and other stuff.
Yeah, I mean, like I think I've already got the optimization down, with, like where I use my cooldowns. I think Paladin is just worse in every conceivable way. Oh, pain. But yeah, I'm ready to go. And especially as an off tank, I'm like, oh, I could reduce auto attack damage that I'm not taking.
I was just about trying to figure out where I would reroute my benediction because I wouldn't need it for Super Bolide, but nope. Back to shooting yourself in the head.
Poggers. Yeah, I don't think there's any use to like cover, or I could intervention him at one point. But, at least now I understand why the meta is so different at 70s ultimates compared to like what's actually at 80.
It'll be so nice when they do the Requiescat change.
Request
Dude.
cat.
I could not even imagine playing this before 80. What the hell? Paladin's so weird. It's a completely different class.
It's really fun in dungeons when you only have Holy Spirit and you don't even have that one AoE one.
Screw that
The
up.
Holy Circle?
Yeah, it's just like, well, what do I do now?
There it is.
Look at that, thousands of health.
Yeah, I was like at 40% health.
Why?
Recoverable? Question mark?
Just die.
Okay. I'm ready you off. Or maybe not.
That was weird. Did you do anything different, no?
Nope. No, I use Rampart. Like I pretty much in this phase I do pretty much the same thing every single time.
Yeah,
As far as
same.
my cooldowns are concerned. And then I always use my heal after the tank plus and never before. So like my self heal, my equilibrium.
It's spooky every time someone dies and we don't know why, but I guess we just keep going.
Guess we're not
Yeah,
going to jail yet.
I was just I was at like a low health percentage. I was like at 30-40%. And usually I can survive at like 60. But yeah,
Cool.
like if I'm below 50%, I might die.
30% can't be variance, can it? Unless it crit you like multiple times in a row.
Oh, crit is even a...
Yeah, it's still a
What do
one-off,
I
so
know?
let's not worry about it too much until it's a 2-off.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what it's like being a tank and a
I
healer.
think it happened once yesterday and then once today, so yeah, it really happened.
Really strange.
DPS life. Oops, I did them.
I can't imagine why you would be at 30% there. It's really strange.
Nope. Nope.
Does anyone else ever shit themselves when Mary goes flying?
Every single time.
Every single time, yeah.
Wee!
I like it. It makes me feel alive.
Hang out there,
Careful that cleave.
Oh, it hit me, but it should be fine.
Losing is.
We're
And
going
we're
to
done.
sleep.
Well, now for a very slow wipe.
Please, just keep us asleep. This is great. One
Hey.
by one. You couldn't come over here?
It's fine. There's the the donut.
There's the... Oh, you guys are still sleeping? One of these days I am gonna backflip into the wall.
And it will be glorious.
Depending on where in the fight we are, I either think that I missed a cue to like run and start running away, or think that like somebody got pushed back or
That's what I
something.
thought
And I'm like,
happened
oh
here.
god, what's happening?
I was getting like knockback from your free flashbacks. Like, oh god, Mary, no.
No? No, I did that on purpose.
If you arm's length flash Surecast, does it still move you?
Yes.
That's kind of disappointing.
I did it!
I'm
Amazing.
proud.
Damn it.
Should have knocked on wood. There it is.
Up and in. Super clean, Raiden. Brent,
I guess one of us held the back, Sage.
don't press any buttons.
Gote.
I don't have conviction this time, so.
Yeah, not safe to go backward this time. Those will pop up.
Queen C and D, so it is an interpart. Nice. Get ready. 90 degrees. Go. Hell yeah, that's the first time we've ever gone through that. Tank busters. My puddle. Then we go to edge of room. Edge of room, proximity damage. Yep.
Oh, that's when
We saw Titan.
we saw him. We saw him.
I saw straight up his ass.
He sat on my face.
3 frames.
What's kind of disturbing is that I was
Hi,
at the edge of
Loki.
the room and we still died to proximity damage.
Hmm.
I think we're gonna need shields there.
So we should probably all like try to stack at A, right? Or not A, but two,
Where
I guess,
we,
is where the edge is.
Something.
I
Oh my
think
god.
in theory. So the problem with trying to go to a specific marker is that depending on where we start, the transit time
I'm
could
still
be
not
extremely
ready for
dangerous.
Titan.
So I think it'd be preferable, like if we can be in a stack, that would be great. But we just want to be sure to be edge, like prioritize edge of room over stacking. The reason I don't want to call it a specific marker is our ending location. So what happened just there, that was a really good pull. And we did charges, and then we did tank busters, and then it died, right? There wasn't anything else? So the end position will be the opposite of the charge position. So I don't think we're going to be able to have a consistent location. Does it make sense?
I think so.
If it's anything like that last pull, tank was on the edge, so we can just move to the front of where the boss was towards tank. It should be on the edge.
Yeah, I think that's true.
We just have to make sure to keep the center open for. Is healer second?
Yes, it goes.
I know it starts caster.
Yeah, it starts caster, then it's Doom, then Lahabre himself shows up, and then you kill him with melee, which is going to be Koa. And then tanks don't get the puddle, they just use the real bar.
Okay. So yeah, we gotta make sure that there's room for you to grab the puddle. Other than that, we've got to get to the edge and not die.
Yeah, and some guides actually mentioned try not to grab the, like, depending on where the boss dies, you may not want to grab the puddle until after Titan falls down.
True.
Because if you try and go and get it, then you'll just be standing in the middle of the room, get bopped. So yeah, just be careful of the puddle. Alright.
Everything I've studied on Titan, and now my brain is just empty.
Well, let's
It'll be
just get
fun.
there again.
Something landslides jails.
Yeah, that about sums it up.
Man, I hope I don't run into anybody I used to know in prison.
Did you guys know that Mary used to be in prison?
I hadn't heard.
There we go. So started moving early. That worked out. She's a boat. That's good. Oh.
Sprint. That jump, I was like so sure that it was us dying to the knockback.
It's just part of my rotation.
The walk of shame back to the group is really funny too. So it is on C, so you will need to rotate. Whoa! Just got killed at green.
Okay.
Alright. And we're dead.
I was looking at my nail and then I turned around and everyone was dead.
I have noticed sometimes I can go and hit the back nails and it's fine. Other times I immediately get hit by a healer thing and just die. I
So
don't know
I've
if it's-
seen you. So the explosions are like every 3 seconds, and I have seen you dodge. Like an explosion goes off, you dodge out and you hit, and then you go back, and then an explosion goes off. So I don't know if it's possible, unless Ez and I are like too conservative of where we're standing. Like I guess we can stand like right here.
And again, I could go back to just like AoEing under the boss, but I think I can just. Does knockback immune prevent that?
It's an insta kill.
What, getting hit by the knockback?
Yeah.
No, I've survived it plenty of times. Don't.
Oh, really?
I've been eaten so many times. Tank privilege.
I guess Ez and I, like, we should try and hug the wall tighter than we have been. I know I haven't been hugging as tight as is physically possible. I'm just paranoid about walking into the wall.
Are you talking about when we have the explosions?
Yeah,
Is that what killed you?
yeah.
Gotcha, okay.
I think I also probably should have moved a little tighter to the boss. It just hadn't happened to me before, so. Like, I know for a fact the 1 marker is always going to be safe, but anything beyond that has been kind of random. Alright, let's go again, I guess.
Yeah, I feel like the range is like, if you're staying on the edge, it's like somewhere between like C and 1. It's really big.
Yeah, it's enormous. Like, I don't know if it's possible to melee the nails consistently. Amazing.
Why am I dead?
Can you get married?
I got it.
Thanks.
Jim has 2 people.
What the hell happened to that pull? she's not awoken.
Nothing in. Gonna not do damage for a minute. 'Cause,
Oh no, I forgot. Ah! This is fine. Oh, it's not fine. Goodbye, everybody. Rescue? PogChamp?
Oh, I'm dead. I was.
I guess I'll take the first.
Right.
knock back. Alright, just die. Just die, just die, just die, just die. You died, so Gnome, you died to the first tank buster again.
Yeah, no, so that was just my bad. I kind of brain farted and
Okay.
didn't hit Rampart.
What happened during the cleanse thing phase?
You stepped out before walking. He goes in
Timing, things got fucky because there was a single GCD of raising that needed to happen, and then someone else needed to be healed because they were getting auto attacked. So things just went out of sync. So the usual very tight routine of movement was broken, and healings were off timed. That's all.
Okay. I also noticed you
friction-
had 2.
Yeah, that's just because I moved out too early.
Okay. So everything just got off kilter, and that's that.
Yeah, friction is, for me at least, is ridiculously tight. If I don't like do everything, it is fucked.
I'll just think to myself, if you have to raise somebody, I'll toss a Cure on myself just to be safe, because I have no health.
On the friction, I noticed you went out early too, though, Mary.
It shouldn't really matter because I've done it before, but I'll try to be smarter. That's a real thing for me though.
Is Wall back?
Yeah, he just said he was back. That's why I started the countdown. I probably should have ready checked, but oh well.
Did you wash your hands?
Yep, they're still wet. Sad.
Why do I gotta wash my hands?
You got poo particles on them.
I gotta clean.
No. Say it, Greg. Finish the
Wee
sentence.
wee.
Okay.
Why did Mary die?
Is someone else cleansing again? No?
Come in.
No, this is not opening. I am close.
Oh yeah, we didn't awaken because we died somehow. I'm gonna take a look at the VOD once we're dead with this poll, because something weird's been happening. We're kind of like getting inconsistent all of a sudden.
2-8.
On B, so we will need to rotate.
I think that worked fairly.
Ready for healer rotation. Remember to rotate back to B. Oh, we somehow missed the awakening. How did we miss the awakening?
I think I just missed my eruption on the last one.
Should just get moving.
Oh, okay.
Well, that's that. Doesn't
It'd
even
be funny if the first time we saw Titan, we failed to awaken both previous bosses.
I'm gonna take a minute to. I want to look at what's going on with our frictions, because that's we've had people die like multiple times in a row now.
I wanted to see if I could out-type Greg, but I had to realize what he was going to say, and then I had to type it, and I just, no one can out-type Greg at that point. Fuck.
You went from. Sorry, Mary went from full to dead from friction.
From a friction with Adel on it, I believe.
What does Adel's icon look like?
It's the little bubbles. It's CF for me.
I don't see it on the hotbar.
It's on the left side.
Oh, yeah, there it is.
Control F.
Yeah.
Quick battle.
No one else died. No one else came even close to dying. Oh, Koa came very close to dying. That's not true.
Which would make sense because he's taking full damage. This is as much health as I can have.
The only thing that you don't have is any shields. Do we usually have shields there?
So you can check one of the earlier pulls.
I'm gonna pull up an earlier pull. Just gotta find one.
Trying to get a screenshot of the one time the M dance lines up the sidestep is so hard.
You're all in a different part of sidestep, and it's
I'm
maddening.
I'm in the M dance, so it's like I'm trying to make it work.
You're not even
So
close.
hard. I line up for like a split second. I just have to turn the screen cap on.
Oh. On my screen, me and Lena are perfectly
Yep,
synced.
yep, it worked for me.
Where do you even get the sidestep?
Mog station.
Sage.
Okay, so one of the times in an earlier poll, Mary, the reason that you died is because you were very slightly too far away from me casting Cure 3, which is a tiny ass little bubble.
It's so awful. What is it, like 2 ilms?
Yeah, it's ridiculous. But that is a poll where we died, so let's find one where we didn't die and see what we did differently.
Well, I managed to get a picture with who synced up with 2 of them. I'll take it.
So, I'm a little baffled because this earlier poll, you are shielded, but you also end with like 14,000 more health after the first friction than you did other polls, and I don't know why.
I have no ability to change that unless I'm procuring, and when I die instantly, procure doesn't do me much.
Yeah.
Is the screen more readable?
It is.
So it is working. Okay, good.
Alright, I have no idea what to do about this, so do we just push forward?
I'll try not
Is
to.
friction split damage?
I did not understand that, Ko. Can you repeat that?
Is friction split between how many people absorb it? Because I noticed that the first friction on this last pull, Wa didn't get a stack. As in, he
don't
wasn't.
know.
That's a good question.
I think it's sort of like Cure 3, where it's targeted on a random person, and there's like an AoE around him.
Okay, so we weren't tight enough, and Wa wasn't in it.
It's
So-
possible.
Or because the snapshotting on friction is super strange. It's not at the end of the cast bar. It's like a second after it, but before the animation goes off. It's very weird. So he may just not have been in the... Someone could have been in the bubble or something. I don't know.
So, yeah, I'm trying to wait as long as I can to make sure people get healed, but maybe I should be more aggressive.
I don't think your cleansing has killed anyone.
Okay.
Bubble mitigates your cleanse damage.
I don't know. I guess we just keep pulling. Maybe we just had like someone not do their thing 2 or 3 pulls in a row by coincidence, and we just try and push forward. I have no idea what else to do. And just sitting here isn't going to accomplish anything. I remember, like, some of our early polls, Koa was also dying. I just don't quite understand what is causing the variance in damage.
Well, I was dying because I wasn't going into the bubble when it was being cleansed. For the first cleanse. That's why I was saying it's fine if he, whenever he cleanses, as long as everybody's in already, and the healing isn't effective.
Sorry, I was distracted by looking at health bars. I don't understand what we did differently that time, so whatever.
Well, my stack is that time, so that's one difference.
There you go.
Yeah, maybe we'll get this time. I don't know.
Then
Good A.
Did I get you?
Yep.
your timing is amazing. Okay, it's on 2, which is good.
You killed 3 too early.
Yeah. Top everyone, heavy red web. Literally fell off the same second as him.
I can't breathe. I gotta run.
Ready for healer rotation? Five. Go. And stop. Go. I moved forward too sorry. Early, sorry, Carl. Maybe I'll do still up.
Oh, okay, you said
On me. Edge of room. Void puddle, avoid puddle, avoid. Okay. Well, Ez got it, so it's close enough.
Oh, well,
Heavy raid wide, heavy raid wide, heavy raid wide. Stacky wacky. Tank busters incoming. It's a 2-hit. Wait, shit. There's gonna be another one. Pull to edge of room. Oh no. Avoid his facing. I don't know where he was facing.
you guys fishing C?
It does
Yeah.
say on the yellow.
He was.
Oh,
Okay, so at this point, there's the bombs. So we'd be on this side, and we'd be pushed back. Then we'd be going. Then it would be jails. I would be on A now. and then it would explode. And then I drop a puddle, and then the other two would drop puddles up to him.
Okay. We actually made it to jails. Okay.
Alright, so I missed the discussion. I'm
Rock,
guessing
rock.
no plugins is the call, or
There was like, last I looked, there was like only 2 votes.
Yeah.
it was a complete tie.
So we'll just do one here and now. Plugins or no plugins. We'll go yes for. It's gonna be kind of backwards, but it's just gonna be. I don't know. Yes for plugins, no for no plugins.
I guess. What for abstain? Nothing.
Let's just ignore Mary.
Wait,
So that means that we are using plugins.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I forgot what it was, but yeah, my vote was plugins anyway.
Okay, so we're doing plugins. Does anyone have those ready?
Mod check. It's hard for me to tab out, but I can look into how to get them.
I guess.
So Wolf put one in our UwU chat. I believe that one. I think that one marks people over their heads.
Are
I'm not certain of
we? So something you were actually talking about earlier, Ezreal, was how you could move people around in your chat, or in your chat, in your party list, and that can change the way these plugins work. So, mine's been on default this whole time, but
Same. Yeah. So in UwU, Wolf posted under the Titan
hold up.
header
Let's not get too
for
deep
jails
into
use auto mark.
this. I don't have any, at least while I'm streaming. Is it the ACT one? There is an ACT one, but okay. Like I really don't. Oh, okay. Like you want us, yeah, you want us to hit up Wolf or Molly and see if they're willing to just try. Molly's not even a real tank, so it would be prog for him too. It's up to you guys. Yeah. So glad my thumbnail wasn't wasted.
Sorry.
Something doesn't feel right. Oh.
My bad. I was like reading the instructions on the plugin thing.
No worries. Let's try this again.
I'm
What are you
sitting
hiding?
thinking emoji.
Okay. I'm so excited to get to listen to Titan music. Let's get there more often. There is a banger too. Ifrit's just fucking weird. I'm sorry. I did not have this much boy with music.
Lena did just type the lyrics pretty well for the Titan music.
Yeah. Okay, we do it this way.
We'll just keep going because we're not gonna clear.
I'm gonna kill him. Awoken.
Out and end.
Well, would be.
Alright. Not awakened. On D, so you will need to rotate. Up, side, two, win.
No at all. Should be fine. Hey, it's awoken.
No.
And what do you think?
D rotate.
Yeah, so between D and C, right here.
Oh, I was hearing wind and the thingy.
Fine. It's on D, right? And it is a 45 degree. Alright, we can die now.
I can't fix this.
I mean, we could have limit broke, but it's not really worth it. Like,
No.
get queen. Alright, Let's pull. Let's just keep pulling until 9:30 and then call it, or do whatever.
And then we go do Emerald Extreme.
I still need Titania.
It'd be really awful if we left him hanging, huh?
Yeah.
Alina too. See, we still need 2 of it.
Great.
I'm almost down for the match.
Like, I normally take a lot of damage, but... otherwise, good.
Nope.
We're once again missing one of the stacks restrictions.
Yeah. I don't think it was spiny weapon.
Can't be because you.
Oh, you had 2 in spawn.
Yeah.
It's funny because I am standing still the entire time touching spine, so I don't know.
I did notice that you took no damage from one of them. Oh!
Oh,
Friction is a radius around a player. So if you are not with us, you just don't get hit.
Can we front this? Okay, so I just need to be closer to you guys. Okay, I can get it. Sure, I can't get up. I messed up.
I'm good. I'm good.
Okay.
What?
Uh,
I think you just got raised 3 times.
get him up.
That's how much we love him.
So it's between B and A, so we're in the right position. I believe we did that.
So it's B.
Between B and A. So it's correct. Oh,
Squeeze me.
Alright.
Yeah, I didn't run.
die. Just die.
Quick question, because I think part of that part confuses me still.
E.
After the nails, and he does the hellfire, we pull him to the corner where the last nail was.
Correct.
Okay, and so then if I have the searing wind, I'm just going directly opposite wherever that spot is. Okay.
Yes.
I just, for some reason, like, was not able to process where people are going at that point, so I just kind of wait for the crowd to move, and sometimes that's too late when I have the searing wind.
Yep. It's worth noting that sometimes we'll be 45 degrees off from that last nail location, but the searing wind, it doesn't reach that far, so it really shouldn't matter.
Okay, so this will be last round.
Oh, this is a 5-second wipe.
Yeah,
Don't
I mean,
tempt me.
It is pretty possible.
I'm so sad that Paladin's just kind of garbage for this. Unless there's just a button I don't have on my bars, but I really doubt it.
Hey man, you never know.
Yeah.
I love getting to do that at the same time. There we go.
What? Oh, okay. So that time, I think usually I'm gonna raise it. We're ready.
Yeah, hitting both me and Protocol. Something is going on there.
Then you can stay out. We missed 2 things.
You can tell me what to do. Sprint?
Get ready. 45 degrees.
Raising Lena.
Tank Buster incoming. Raising Greg.
Hard raising Greg.
Nah, I wouldn't have been able to raise anybody.
Are you immuning that every time now?
Yeah.
Alright, for the tank buster, do I tank? Is it a swap or what?
Edge of room, edge of room, edge of room, edge of room, edge of room. Stack on me. Do not dash into the puddles in the future, but not a big deal.
Sorry, I didn't hear you. What was it?
Break.
I don't know.
Okay. Okay.
Tank Buster 1. Tank Buster 2 incoming.
Okay.
Oh,
Close
yeah.
up.
Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Other side, opposite of CD, 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 CD. Go to him now, under his model.
Opposite side under.
Be
C.
on his
C.
left. His left.
That's completely
Oh,
wrong.
that's what it's left.
Okay, got it.
Oh my god.
You got this. So
Out,
you'd be
and then you
yeah
go in.
in the middle probably.
Oh, his left. That's like a terrible way to call it.
was
I,
like,
I
oh,
totally I totally understand that. I was trying to just communicate quickly.
I was like, I know left. And I'm like, oh no.
I had to actually
I
raise
will.
my hands up and do the L shape. You know.
None of that call.
So it's pretty easy to spot if you just turn your character. Sorry, not character. Your camera. But
So wait, is it just wherever he's stomping? Be on that side?
no, it's there's just like a bunch of bombs on the other side,
Oh,
and
okay.
there's a safe spot, and so you just go to the safe spot.
That was fucked.
Yeah,
All right,
get
you need
knocked
to
and
head out.
skip that. Yeah.
All right.
Sorry about that.
No worries, it happens.
What a way to end the night, though.
Yeah, we got really far.
Titan's basically already dead.
I guess that's that for whatever.
All right, you guys have a good night. Thank you.
Yeah, you too,
Yeah,
man.
take care.
Not a net.
Suddenly, new issues.
What do we want to do? Do we want to do mount farms, or I mean, I guess we could bring in a sub. It just seems strange to try and prog with a sub, but up to you guys.
Well, we do have people who still want Titania mounts.
I was
I'm
gonna say
also-
I'm a little biased, so I would rather try and get the Titania mounts for than
You could-
rock with a sub. But if people want to keep going, I'm fine with that too.
Probably vote.
I mean, I'm of a similar mind. We can just do a vote then. So yes for Mount Farm or no for sub and more pod.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. We're all of the same mind, it looks like.
Wait, I already forgot what yes and no were. Doesn't matter.
Yes,
Mount-
is Mount
Mount
Farm,
Farm
no
is-
is sub.
Okay.
You want to just do a break and then come back and I'll party finder?
Yeah, sounds
Yeah,
good.
gotta go to the little boy's room.
Back at 9:41.